chosen ones, empaths. From my understanding, right, what it comes down to is the person that you are, the heart that you have, the empathetic abilities you have. You've been chosen to have these traits. Same way these narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths have been chosen to be from the darkness, right? But the thing is ever since you entered this realm, right, the enemy, the devil, has known about your existence, has deemed you as a threat, right? Has deemed you as a threat because all of you have such great potential, right? And the thing is people often, I see it in the comment section, people often say things like, oh, saying you're a chosen one is narcissistic, and things of that nature. Like, chosen ones and empaths don't think that they're better than other people. It's just that they have been chosen to have these abilities where they can put themselves in other people's shoes. They can feel spiritual pain. You know, they can feel the pain of others. And honestly, if the world was full of empaths and chosen ones, the world would be a better place. But it's not, sadly, right? And it's not that chosen ones and empaths think that they're better than other people. It's you are different from other people, chosen ones, empaths. You are different from other people. Plenty of people in this world, right, are in it for themselves. You know, the thing is from the moment that you entered this world and when you was growing up as a child, you believed people were on the same page as you. From however long it took you to awaken. And that's why there's plenty of chosen ones and empaths out there that aren't even awakened. The difference is with you is you've actually woken up now, right? Or you're starting to wake up. You're going through the shift and you're beginning to wake up. But this enemy, right? This enemy has been after you for decades, you know? These people that were sent your way, that boss at your job that used to cause you grief, used to make your life hell, the bullies in school, these people that got in your way, these bad relationships you've been in, right? This is sent by the enemy. These people are sent by the enemy to knock you off the path because you are on a righteous path, you know, the path that you're leading. And, you know, the motive behind the infiltration with these people is because the enemy can't affect you personally, right? The enemy can't affect you personally, right? So he lower vibrational creatures like narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths, he can infiltrate them and steer them towards your direction. And the motive behind it is to prevent your rise, to prevent you ascending, to prevent your growth, you know, to make you depressed and upset and down. You know, that's the motive behind it. So you don't ascend to what you're supposed to be doing here on earth. You know, you've got a mission. You've got a duty as a chosen one, an empath. And there's things that you can do. You might not be right now. It could be in the future. You might already be doing it. But there's things that you've got to do. There's an assignment that you have, right? And the devil is aware that you have this assignment. And that's why, you know, the enemy has had you in his scope from as long as you've been in existence, for decades, right? So be aware of people that come your way, you know. Be aware of these people that come your way. Not everyone is fake and a fraud and a phony and a snake, right? But plenty of them are. And you've probably already got bitten by a narcissist, you know. And the thing is from that experience, you turned it around. You woke up. You realized what they were, you know. So you can take the blessing from that. You can take the blessing from that. To stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. If you want to shed some light on a personal situation and book a one-to-one session, I do all countries and time zones. Join the Empath group meeting coming up. Links for all I've mentioned in the description box below. But this is why the enemy has had you in his scope, because you are so powerful. You have the ability to resonate with others, to spread a message, to help people, to do good, right? You have the ability to do this in this realm, right? Which is not what the enemy likes people to be like. He wants people to be fighting with one another. He wants people to be in a bad way. He wants people not getting along, right? But what we know, as what you know, as a chosen one and as an empath, is unity is key. And we are a tribe of people that are on earth, spread amongst the masses. But you individually can do your own bit. Wherever you are in the world, you're doing your own bit, you know? You're building one big picture, you know? All of us chipping in, you know? Doing our own bit. So don't let what's happened to you, the experience that's happened to you, stay in your mind or consciousness and prevent you rising and ascending and growing and developing. Because you might not be doing it yet, or you might be doing it yet, but there's something that's going to come along your way, you know, which the enemy knows doesn't want you to elevate to that point, you know. See, for example, it could be you helping someone who's in a time of need. The enemy doesn't want you to be that person that helps that person in the time of need. You might help a family member or a friend, you know, in a time of need. You might help a future romantic partner who's in a time of need, right? Who's gone through some bad situations. And as an empath that you are and a chosen one that you are, you have the ability to heal people, right? Or not, it's not even you, but you being a listening ear and the light that you have and the aura that you have, it makes people feel better. It makes people feel comfortable. You have the ability to do that, right? And the enemy, this is why you've been in his scope. You've been in his scope for decades, you know, ever since you were born. He knew you as a threat, you know. He knew you as a threat. But you know, God's watching you. The Most High is watching you. The Most High has got you close. Your angels have got you close, you know. You're like, you've got a job to do on this earth, you know. So don't get too distracted with the narcissistic abuse and putting all your focus on that. You know, it's good to learn about narcissists. It's good to learn about that stuff, but don't let it break you, right? That's what I mean by don't put your focus on it. Don't let it break you and, you know, prevent you from achieving great things that you're going to do, which you will do, because you've got brighter days ahead, you know? You're able to give back, you know? You're able to give back, you know, to others. You're going to help others. You're going to wake people up. You're going to help your children. You're going to teach your children correctly. You're going to, you know, you've got a mission, you know. The enemy doesn't want you teaching your children, you know, making your children awake or helping your children gradually grow into consciousness and awaken slowly. He doesn't want that. He wants you to be stuck. He wants you to be down. He wants you to be depressed. He wants you to be broken. So don't let these relationships that you've been in with the narcissist involved in your life break you, because you've honestly got something to give back. Each and every one of you have something to give back to the world. And, you know, it's a law, you know, you'll give out and you'll receive back, you know. In the spiritual realm, it's a law, you know. Narcissists and these toxic individuals are just takers. But you're a giver. You'll give out freely. Love, care, consideration, empathy. You give this out to the world, you know. So this can be your duty, you know. Like, I'm not saying that what I'm doing, you know, what I'm doing on YouTube is you being conscious enough to even understand what I'm saying. You know, the blessing's in you, right? It's not me doing anything. Maybe my words are helping you facilitate it and locate it in yourself, right? And maybe many of you might even start your own channel or do your own channel or get into other pursuits. Maybe YouTube's not for you. But I've spoken to many people who've started YouTube themselves and gone on to do YouTube themselves, right? It's not something that I thought I'd ever do, but I'm here now, and for some reason this is what I'm doing, you know. And maybe this isn't my purpose, and isn't my it's part of the journey, you know. So there's things that you have along your way that are part of your purpose and part of your meaning that come along your way, you know. So where you're at now doesn't necessarily have to be the be all end all what you're doing, but it's like preparation, you know. So there's, you know, I've spoken to people that have gone on to help people in their own families and gone on to help people in their own friendship circles, stuff like that. That's just as powerful. You know, it's giving back. It's helping those in need. This is what it's about, right? There's plenty of toxic individuals in this world, so we need to spread our love and our care and our empathy to those who are deserving of it. You know, perhaps those that have been through hard times and gone through hardship at the hands of these toxic individuals, you know, and you can be there for them, you know. But this enemy has had you in his scope for a long time, and will send these narcissists your way for your destruction. So make sure next time around you analyze these people properly. You know, the next relationships you get involved in, or friendships you get involved in, or, you know, understanding why the boss at work is approaching you in that certain way. You know, a lot of these are low vibrational creatures, you know, so they've tapped into that realm of that low vibrational spirit, you know, coming from the enemy. That's why they'll try and throw things your way, you know. They'll try and throw things your way. Chosen ones and empaths are often misunderstood, you know. You're often misunderstood. The enemy causes confusion to those around you that are not conscious enough to understand who you are, you know. So don't fret and don't worry about a thing, you know. But all of you collectively have something that you can do in this realm where you give back, and when you give, things line up and come back to you. You know, it's sowing and planting, sowing and reaping. You reap what you sow, you know. So out here, like spiritual farmers, you'll be sowing good seeds, and this will manifest and come back to your life. Now, I'm not saying that you go out with the intention to you do good things and help people just to receive. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to go out there and just do good and try your best to help people and do things right. Right? It could be your own family, could be your children, do your own thing, whatever it is, right? And things will come back to you. It happens. Things that I done many years ago have circulated and come back now, you know. And at the time when I done these things many years ago, I had no intention of receiving anything back. It's just happened to be the way they unfolded. So it does happen. It's the law of sowing and reaping. And these narcissists and these sociopaths and psychopaths, you know, they're not planting good seeds. They plant seeds of doubt. They plant weeds, you know. But remember, the enemy has had you in his scope. So he'll try and send people to knock you off course, because he can't infiltrate you himself. He struggles to infiltrate you, you know. He struggles to bring you down. That's why often he sends these people your way to try and bring you down, right? So you never need to worry about these individuals that have caused you pain or caused you grief. You don't need to let it, you know, pain you and stress you out, you know. They've been sent from the enemy. They are part of the enemy. They're part of that evilness, right? That's what they're part of. So anyway, enhance your experience. Get access to exclusive unseen videos and personal video requests. There's a 3-day free trial and can be cancelled at any time by going to your account page. Thanks for listening today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you want to donate, you don't have to, but if you'd like to support the channel, you can. Links in the description box below. For more narcissism-based content, check out our other channel. Links in the description box. Please visit the forums. One of them is Tips to Heal, and I'd love to find out what helps you on your journey. Please book a healing session with me if you need advice or some light shed on your situation. The Empath Monthly group meeting is coming up at the end of the month. Limited space is available. There's a WhatsApp group for survivors to stay in touch. I'm also doing email consultations if you need a plan of action. The links for all I've mentioned are in the description box below. Like to know more about the narcissist is shocked at your strength? Click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.